Greetings. Today I want to talk about feelings. Specifically, the feelings that we all could be experiencing right now. More specifically, women, child bearers in general. Because from personal experience and research that I've done, I found that lately a lot of women have been feeling either similar or exactly the same as me. And I'll elaborate on those symptoms, but I want to talk about why first, and then I'll elaborate. So I'm sure some of you, probably most of you, or any of you have heard about December 21st, and all of the theories and ideas that concern that day, right? But there's also a video being spread about the conjunction, explaining the planet that we live on, the levels to this planet, how it works, how it's working, what it's doing, and what will happen as a result, right? If you know what I'm talking about, or if you don't, do your research, allow it to apply itself to you. But I'm talking about the feelings associated with all that is going on, with the changes that are happening, the shift, the conjunction, however you see it, what we're feeling is what I'm referring to right now. So lately, I've been feeling like dizzy. I feel the shift. I feel like I'm feeling the earth shift, levels, right? And then I'm seeing shadows, which can happen when levels being shift, because in between levels is darkness, right? Nothingness. Think about it in an art form, right? Blank space. So I've been seeing a lot of shadows, my ears have been ringing because now we're switching levels, we're changing gears, so you kind of feel like you're flying and your ears are popping, but they're ringing, right? And like a loss of appetite, kind of like women. When we're on our cycles, we have mood swings, and sometimes we crave and sometimes we don't crave anything at all. Well, loss of appetite, less amount of consumption of heavy feeling foods, more just liquids, fruits. And like the most important thing here is just this heavy feeling on your chest, maybe associated with anxiety. All boils down to fear of what is happening, what's becoming, what are we elevating to, what's the next level, what's the next step, all of these questions. So if you feel any of those that I've just laid out, any of those symptoms, any of those emotions and feelings within your body, if you're feeling any of those, specifically women, childbearers, I implore you to do your research. I implore you to sit down, which means I encourage you to sit down with yourself and really focus on healing yourself. Because if you can feel the change happening, that means you're going with the change. Prepare yourself for the change, right? Let's not freak out, and project and try to do other things. Let's really take this time, this energy, this moment to focus on grounding ourselves and just watch and observe quietly as everything else happens. Don't try to do too much right now. That's kind of just like the message, If you're feeling any of these feelings that I've described, and I'm telling you, I've done my research and I've experienced that a lot of women are, and I'm like, whoa, it really made me slow down. And I was like, I need to talk about this, and I was talking to my partner and he was like, you should talk, that's a video. And I'm like, because I'm really feeling it. And I thought it was just me, but I'm like, I know something is happening, because it's like, and a friend was like, you good? Because you look stressed in that last video. And I'm like, because I'm feeling it. And I've been dealing with the stress. I've learned recently that they taught us to focus on the stressors, stressors is how the lady says it in the video. I'm going to put her link at the end of this video in the description box, because I really want you guys to watch it. I found it on my period tracking app called Flow. And so she talks about stressors, right? And this is what causes the stress, causes your body to react and build up this emotion, this tenseness, right? And we've been taught to just deal with the stressors. But no one ever told us to, hey, look, let's deal with the stress. Let's deal with that tension right now. Forget what made you so stressed out. So let's say money is making you stressed out. Forget about that right now. Forget about trying to fix the money, Think about in this moment how you're feeling. What is the stress causing your body to do, right? And you need to release that, because if you don't, well, whatever you're trying to fix or do, whatever, it's just going to be done with stress in your body. Tenseness, tightness, nothing's going to go right because you haven't released. So whatever you do to release, you need to do it in that moment. Focus on the stress, not the stressor. And when you've done that, then you can deal with the stressors. Then money managing becomes easy. Then handling your kids becomes easy. Then learning becomes easy. And it's just like, breathe. And kind of sit with it and flow with it and be. You feel me? Be. So, yes, my fellow women, childbearers, if you are feeling any of the symptoms that I've outlined in this video, that I've talked about, that I've gone over and kind of expressed emotionally, I implore you, I encourage you to sit with yourself, focus on yourself, heal within yourself, ground yourself, and then move forward. Because whatever is happening, and whenever it happens, it will happen. It's not up to us to change what is happening. It is up to us. Ooh. No. Nagoski said, we're going to say it that way, okay? Be the change you desire to see in yourself. Don't try to control anybody else. In yourself. Sit with yourself. Be one with yourself. And let what happens happen and just be. That's kind of like the energy I'm at now. I'm kind of just like, hey, I'm sitting back, taking my deep breaths, cleansing my body, focusing on myself, aligning myself, grounding myself, and observing quietly as it all happens, because I got me and my boys. So I'm just saying, if you're feeling this way, I encourage you. I really do. And that word keeps coming out of my mouth today. Employ. So, yeah. I looked over there like, yeah, access this part of your brain. Ding. All right. So, yes, my lovely, beautiful beings out there. I love each and every one of you as I love myself. So I do to you as I do to myself. I give to you as I give to myself. So I love you as I love myself. And I do hope you enjoyed this beautiful day, because it is a beautiful day. You're breathing, you're alive, you're watching this video. So make the best of it. Live it in the moment. And I will see you all on another adventure video. Click somewhere, to go listen to more videos of me talking. So, yes, I am Goddess Kira, and I am out. Ooh.